I feel like it's too dark. That's a little better. Alright, hey guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a drive with me. I'm just gonna go for a little drive and we'll talk. I'm just gonna talk about whatever comes to my mind while I'm driving. So, oh, wear your seatbelt, kids. So, fun fact, whenever I make YouTube videos, or even if I go to therapy and I'm talking to my therapist, even if it's not something like so serious, I get like short of breath. Like I can barely like finish a sentence without like breathing heavily, and I hate it. Basically, I'm just gonna kind of touch on some things that have been on my mind recently. Oh, sorry. And I guess to just jump right into it, one of them is body image. And I am someone who has always been like a twig. Like I was always super skinny. I was talking to my therapist about this, and I am in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for 6 months now, almost. And my therapist was like, well, you're gaining like happy weight. Like once people get into a relationship, they gain weight. Like that's just, it happens, it's normal. I feel like even before that, it was still like staying in my mind as a negative thought. I'm the kind of person that thinks that you should never feel bad about the way you look. If you're happy, then you're happy. I am someone that would like to change the way that I look, but I am so unmotivated to do so. But that's just one of the things. I mean, I understand we all struggle with our imperfections and things that we would like to change about ourselves, which is fine. It's normal. It's just like, that is one thing that has been like eating away at my head. And to kind of just like tell a small story on that, there was one night, it was a few weeks ago actually, it wasn't that long ago. My boyfriend was over and my mom was making dinner, and my boyfriend was like, we gotta start working out together. And I was like, yeah, like that's something that we talk about, that's something that I would want to do. So I downloaded this app. It asks you to put in like your height, your weight, your age, blah, blah, blah. And I hadn't stepped on a scale. This is kind of like weird to say out loud, I understand. But I hadn't stepped on a scale in over a year. Whenever I go to the doctor's office and they have to take my weight, I don't look at it. I look away. So the last time I looked, I was like 162, which because of my height is pretty normal. 162 bothered me, but it didn't bother me as much as this night. I wanted to go step on the scale so I could put in my weight to this app, because it's like a workout app and what you should be doing for your height and weight. So I went to go step on the scale. I was scared shitless, and I'm not ashamed to say this on the internet. I weighed 182 pounds approximately, or 183, something like that, something in the low 180s. And when I saw that, my heart sank into my stomach, and I was like, holy shit. Seeing a number on a scale is so like, it's just like in your face almost. I don't know how to, like, yes, I have felt insecure about my body. My stomach is my like weakest point. I hate my stomach. I hate the way it looks. So I have my things, but 182 pounds just like screamed at me, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, since when do I weigh that much? And then my mom was downstairs making dinner. Naturally, I had a small mental breakdown. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I just made a really bad decision. And she was like, what? And I was like, I stepped on a scale. She's like, oh my God, Hannah, like everyone has their scale problems, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but this is gonna sound bad, but I told my mom, I was like, I weigh 182 pounds. She was like, well, so do I. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not supposed to weigh that much, I feel. Like, I don't know. And then my friends, when I told my friends that I was upset about it, they were like, Hannah, it's literally just because of your height. And I was like, no, because if it was because of my height, I would be around the same weight that I was the last time I looked, which was 162 pounds. I've gained 20. Like, that, I don't know if that's a lot, like, scientifically, but that's a lot to me. Like, that's a big number, 182. I don't know. Weight and body image has just been, like, dawning? What's the word? It's just been like eating away at my mind, basically. I probably look like a psychopath, like waving my hands in the air while I'm passing all these cars. But yeah, that's a little story. I kind of had a mental breakdown in front of my boyfriend. He made me feel better. It only lasted like 20 minutes where I was really just like feeling down about it, but then I realized like, fuck it. Like if I'm happy, then I'm happy, which I am. I'm honestly in a really good place right now. I don't want to make it seem like my situation is worse than other people's who actually have, say, like eating disorders or real body image issues. But that's just one of the things that I wanted to talk about, was because it's been happening. It's been happening, so I wanted to touch on that for a deeper topic. And yeah, I honestly don't know where I'm driving. I'm kind of just driving aimlessly, so let me see what's on the radio. Everything's like old. I hate the radio, fun fact. Oh, good song. Oh, how we thought those days would never end. Coming to a stop. Sometimes I hear that song and I start to sing along and think, man, I'd love to see that girl again. And we were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song. I want Mary Lou's. Let's see, what else? I made it seem like, if you're from my Finsta, which you probably are, I made it seem like I had like this like intense topic to talk about. And another thing about me, fun fact, I can think something is like wicked like important or deep or like is gonna take so much out of me when I'm talking about it. Oh, excuse me. And then I start talking about it and it's like, a train's coming. I will wait for the train. But what I was saying, okay, yeah. So, I always feel like things are like a wicked, like deep topic and like are gonna take me so long to talk about and I'm gonna get so emotional, and then it's like, no. Like, I was totally fine just talking about that, because once I'm talking about it, it's just like, I almost like put like a front on where it's just like, yeah, like this is fine to talk about, because it is. It's normal. Where is the fucking train? I've been sitting here for like 3 minutes. Oh my god! Oh my god, I just saw my reflection in the fucking window and it scared the shit out of me. Where is the train? No train, just bells. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, okay? This just happened last night. My boyfriend was involved, so hey, if you're watching this, hi. And people that are close with me know the story. But there was this kid. I was talking to another kid, not the kid that I'm gonna tell a story about. I was talking to another kid last year for like the duration of the summer of 2017. There's the train. Anyways, I was talking, not even dating this kid for the duration of the summer. In 2017, he had a best friend that lives in New York. I'm not going to say specifically, but he lives in New York. This friend of his met me over FaceTime one time because he was FaceTiming him. And then he was like, oh, blah, 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 I'm going to like steal your girl, blah, blah, blah. Like he had like this whole big annoying ass ego to him. Like so annoying. And I was annoyed by him like the first second I even was like on the phone with him. So I cut both of them off in like September of last year. So a year ago, basically. It's late August right now. And then all of a sudden last night, I drive really slow when I'm filming. All of a sudden last night I get a text from a number that I don't recognize because it's not in my phone. And the first 3 digits aren't from Massachusetts. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, who is this? And they were like, hey, Hannah, how's everything going? And I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't have this number saved in my phone. Who is this? And then they were like, wow, like, you deleted my number off your phone. I'm offended. And I was like, well, I got a new phone and wiped everything out. Like, I don't even know when that was, but that's what I said. and they were like, they started like dropping like little hints, playing like being a fucking annoying ass bitch. They were just like, oh, I'm a friend of someone who used to live in Marshfield, and I was like, okay. They were like dropping these little hints as if it's a fucking game, and I was like, you texted me. If you want to talk to me, then you tell me who the fuck you are. But no, I had to play a fucking trivia game to figure out who the kid was. After like an hour of going back and forth, he was like, I'm gonna give you your final hint, like, are you ready? And I was like, yep. And then he was like, your friend used to go to Starbucks quite often. And in that second, I knew. And I was like, LMAO, goodbye, like, I know exactly who you are, fuck off. And he was like, it's blank, like, why did you delete my number? I blocked the number right after I got that text message. Hold on. Right after I got that text message. And, I was talking to my boyfriend, like, the whole time. The sunset is so pretty. That's so pretty. I was talking to my boyfriend the whole time, even when okay. I'm just gonna keep my hand right here until the sun goes away. Even when I didn't know who it was, I was like, this person's texting me, like, I'm so sketched out, because they were literally, like, being so sketchy. And then so I was texting him, like, first thing, when they first texted me, I was like, I'm sketched out. And then once I found out who it was and I blocked the number, I was like, I asked my boyfriend, I was like, can you please, like, text them and tell them to, like, get the fuck rid of my number? Because Adam's a boss-ass bitch. Like, Adam will do anything. So, he did it. He showed up at my house, like, 5 minutes after. And the kid, okay. Here's the thing about him. Earlier in the story, I told you guys that the kid that I was talking to last year was on FaceTime with him because it's his best friend. And he, on the other side of the phone, was like, oh, like, I'm gonna steal your girl, blah, blah, blah. Like, trying to make it seem like he was gonna... Are you gonna do your driving video? Yes, bitch, I'm doing it right now. Rachel just interrupted me. Now I forget. I'm so bad at this. I don't know what I was just saying. So he would tell the kid that I was talking to last year, he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna steal a girl, like, thinking that he had a chance. First of all, you live in New York. Second of all, you look like a 40-year-old that's trapped in a 12-year-old body. Third of all, you look like a legit rapist. So, no. So I think he was trying to do the same thing with Adam, which is honestly hysterical. He even said, like, I see Hannah, like, lowered her standards, and I was like, one, we have never even met in person. 2, we have never been together. 3, we have never even talked romantically. 4, I have heightened my standards. If you look at your best friend, I'm not even gonna go there. So he was just being petty. Like, he was fighting like a fucking pussy, because that's what he is. And Adam was just like, bro, like, shut the fuck up. Like, stop texting my girl. Like, you have no reason to be texting her. And he was like, I'm not even interested in Hannah. First of all, good. Honestly, thank you. Second of all, why did you text me? And even Adam was like, then why are you texting her? And I don't know what his response to that was, because I didn't read it, but, like, I'm curious. Like, we haven't talked in a year. My messages on your phone, unless you don't talk to anybody else, can't just be, like, right up there and you just saw my name and you were like, oh, hey, like, I'm gonna text Hannah and see how she's doing. No, you had to scroll to find my name, click on it, and then text me. So, that was weird. Me and Adam were both like, nah, like, fuck you. Like, we both just, like, moved on from it. But that's just, like, a quick story because I didn't know what else to talk about. Alright, guys. I am back at home. That's my house. I'm gonna go eat some yummy dinner. And, that's about it. Sorry if this is boring. I'll probably do an actual, like, sit down video, not vlog, not drive with me, like, actually sit down and do something fun. I feel like me talking just gets boring after a while, so probably gonna do something a little more entertaining in a little bit. I don't know, like I said in my other video, my videos are kind of just upload when I do, so if you don't mind that, then subscribe. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat my dinner and watch the VMAs, so hope you enjoyed. Bye!